What is up, guys? This is ZangooseTV, and in today's video I'm going to teach you guys on how to do a link up on your Visual Boy Advance emulator. Now, just to make a disclaimer before we start this whole video, you want to use your Visual Boy Advance with a version as high as possible. Okay, so in some version, this don't work, or this isn't even possible, because in some of the version of the Visual Boy Advance there isn't the option to even do a link up. Okay, so now that's out of the way. You see now I'm opening up two windows of the emulator. Why? Because I'm going to do a link up, and you see the game I'm playing right now is Pokemon Emerald. Okay, and if you're playing games with an element of linking or link up in it, if you don't do it, you're kind of missing up a substantial part of the game, so you want to do this. Okay, so I encourage you guys try this out and really just enjoy the game to the maximum. Now, before we actually do any kind of link up, we need to do some preparation work. You want to go into the options. You want to go into the options and you want to go down to the link. Now, this at least applies to this version of the VBA, but you don't want to tick the wireless adapter option. Why? Because on this version, this wireless thing is kind of still really buggy. Okay, so you want to skip this, just leave this to the side and click the settings. Okay, now you have two options here, single computer and network. You want to select the single computer. We have nothing to do with network whatsoever. And you want to set the link timeout to about 1000 milliseconds. Now, for this figure, generally, the higher the number, the worse. Why is that? Well, the higher the number means that there is more kind of tolerance for the link up to be processed, and having more tolerance kind of means that there is more room for error to happen, more room for error to take place actually. So what it does is it kind of lowers your chance for a link up to actually happen, but once it succeeds, generally it will be smooth sailing after that, so to speak. Okay, and you just set it to 1000. The default value is actually 2000, so you want to decrease that a little bit. So now that's out of the way. After that, since you're playing two Visual Boy Advance emulators at once, you want to play them at the same time, because otherwise you can't do any kind of transaction or transfer in this Pokemon game, for example. So you want to first go into the options, and you want to go to the emulator, and you want to untick the pause when active window option. So that means even when you're doing something else, or even when you're swapping windows, it's still kind of playable, right? So you kind of still can play, or just let the emulator run itself. And that leads to the next part. Since you are playing two characters at once, or playing two instances of the game at once, you want to be able to control how the game is run in both instances. And what that means is it requires you to have two different keybinds for the game. So you want to also again go into the options and go to the joypad and configure the different keybinds that you want to have. So I would prepare two. Two is the least you need. Two keybinds for this operation, so to speak. So the default should be moving up is the arrow keys, right? The direction keys, and the A button is usually the Z, the X, the A, and the S. This is pretty much default. And for the next instance, this is how I set it. Okay, this is how I set it. Up and down, left and right, those directions are W, S, A, and D. So pretty much how you would play in a game like Overwatch, the direction keys. And also for buttons like A, B, and LR, I have J, K, L, and semicolon. Pretty much straightforward. So you want to have different keybinds. That's all I was trying to say. And now, after you have mastered pretty much your keybind, we can do this. Okay, so I'm here at the second floor of a Pokemon Center, and I'm trying to do a link up. So you want to go to the right and talk to this lady right here. Welcome to the Pokemon Cable Club. Which of our services do you wish? I want to trade Pokemon. Okay. So you need to do a mandatory saving. Now this is pretty straightforward. Okay, so we're into the first stage here, which is confirmation. Okay. I think we've just done it. Well, that's what could I say? It's pretty straightforward. Sometimes shit happens, so we gotta do it again. Okay, so just speed this up a little bit. Welcome. I could reduce that timeout value to even lower numbers, but let's just say if this works. If this doesn't, I'm gonna do it. Alright, I guess I'll have to try to lower the number a little bit to 500. Okay. 500. Trade Center. Please. Oh my god. One more time, then I'm gonna have to really take my time to figure this out. Okay. Come on! Okay, allow me for a sec. Okay, so now as you guys can see, I have successfully entered into the trading center. I don't know what I did. I think I changed the value to even lower numbers, like the timeout value. I think I changed it to 100. Actually, right now at this point, I don't know if that's relevant, but you know, that's how you do it. Maybe it will take you a couple of tries for it to succeed. But you know, now we have gotten to this stage. Let's start the trading bit. Okay, so let's all fill our seats, and hopefully nothing will go to, you know, take a weird turn. So I'm going to trade my Pochana. Trade, okay. Please, 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 just let me succeed. Alright. I'm actually nervous right now because I actually don't know if this is actually going to work. Because there's actually an element of uncertainty here. But hopefully I will get my Zangoose. Okay. Now after the saving bit is done, you're safe, right? Pun intended. Because after this bit, you got your data stored, and you can just now do fuck all with this game. You can just quit. That's what I would do. So cancel. My friend, which is me also. I don't have any friend. Alright, so let's leave. Actually, before we go, let's just check out my my save file. My other save file. Score! Gotta look at Lujan's trainer card. Pretty cool, right? Okay. Yep. terminating Link, you will be escorted out of the dungeon. Alright. The trainer car data will be recorded. Okay, so guys, that's how you do a link up on your Visual Boy Advance emulator. I hope this video has helped you. If it does, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching.